your money go. My city can't be paid, cause I like expensive clothes. I can switch on my system for whenever. But yeah, man, let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications, click that bell, follow me on Instagram. Link will be down below in the description. We got a special guest in the middle. We got IKNOWSTAR67 in the cut.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody?
For the
Let's go, my
people,
guy.
what's going on? For the people who don't know who you are, let them know what you're about, man.
Man, my name is IKNOWSTAR67. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm an R&B trap underground artist right now. Just trying to make some motion right now.
All right, for sure, man. How did your environment shape the person and artist you are today?
So early on, I had a older cousin who was an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just starting off. So I kind of was like his guinea pig, if that makes sense. Like his little test lab, like his little test on me for recording.
Right.
And yeah, I didn't even know if like I was gonna like make music. I was just kind of like, you know what I mean, assisting him, and it kind of started like kind of became a habit.
Okay. What's the story behind your name and what does it mean to you personally?
So I'm gonna say like 4 years ago, 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I had an ex, and when I was with her, she had a stalker. I guess we had a stalker because he knew who I was too.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of knew like our drop at all times for some reason, and like knew what we were doing and would call us and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we could never find out who it was. Like she tried a bunch of times,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a double entendre. It's like, well, first off, like I never actually found out who the person was. Like I know star 67. Star 67 is a block call for anyone who
Right.
doesn't know. But yeah, so it's just a play off that. And I was just rebranding at the time, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what was going on. So I just ran with it. My cousin actually came up with it, I think.
That's what's up, man. Okay. Can you recall the first time that you felt like music was something more than just a hobby?
The first time, yeah. Actually, I think it was like 2013. No one's gonna probably remember this artist, but I opened up for an artist named Huey Mack at a college. It was called Westchester in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
So I opened up for him, and I think like my Twitter at the time went up like 200 followers in like five. I had like a 5 minute set, whatever. That John shot up like 200 followers in like 5 minutes, and I was like, all right, bet. Like at the time, I wasn't on tour with him, but people thought I was on tour with him. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
Okay. Was there a defining moment or a turning point that pushed you to start releasing music publicly?
Yeah, yeah, kind of. There was a lot of like local competition when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like back when I started, it wasn't like cool to make music, but there was a lot of people that still like jumped off and did it. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I had local competition back when I was younger. It kind of like made me drop on SoundCloud and YouTube when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always been a thing. It's like a competition to me.
Okay. What were some early obstacles that you faced in your journey as an artist, either creatively, mentally, or in life?
I guess it's just like competing with labels as an independent artist. You know what I mean? That's a thing that independent. That's crazy. Independent artists have to like deal with because they're like a well-oiled machine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to come up with the funds to be able to compete enough.
Right.
So I think that's like my biggest, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
obstacle coming up. But for other people, it depends. I feel like it could be creativity or like the learning music or music theory, whatever it may
Mm-hmm.
be. Depends on the person's situation.
Right.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. How has your personal life, family, relationships, or experiences played a role in shaping your sound?
Some of my earlier shit was like like pain shit. So
Mm-hmm.
and people like that. And same with my R&B. Like the new sound I do right now is like, if you really were listening to me since I started,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's an I've been making it since 2015, the trap shit. Like, I've been making this type vibes,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't this polished and it wasn't as accepted. But
Okay.
I still was dropping like splashes here and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are there any songs in your discography that are especially personal to you or tied to a specific moment in your life?
Yeah, I like to make like my projects dedicated to that. I mean, a lot of my songs are too,
Mm-hmm.
like especially my older songs. But like, I like to make my bodies of work dedicated to like a pocket of time in my life,
Right.
so they all tie together. But a lot of my songs still are that. It's just depends on what like type of time I'm on dropping, like genre
Mm-hmm.
wise or subgenre wise.
Okay. For new listeners, what song would you recommend from your catalog?
I would recommend. Well, I have a lot of unreleased I'd recommend, but if I'm gonna recommend, I would go Money Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Money Talk.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite. Or Deja Vu.
Gotcha. Okay. When you're in the studio, what's your process like? Do you write first, freestyle, or is something built from emotion?
Yeah, I usually like to find my beats before I come, or like an idea of them. Like, if they send me a pack or something, you know what I mean. I'll listen to them before I come here, or even when I get here. But I'll just as soon as I like something, pull it up, find the key,
Mm-hmm.
BPM. I mean, make sure it's all ready to go, and then boom, I'm cooking. Mainly just from like off the top, or like punch ins and freestyle melodies and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can I like to I used to write. I
Mm-hmm.
grew up writing. But I like to not.
I feel you. Okay. What is your favorite memory from either a studio session or a live show, and why does it stand out to you?
Studio session. I would do some of my live shows were cool
Mm-hmm.
to be able to like get the crowd going. You know what I mean? A lot of my people got to see us kind of do our thing and
Right.
see like kind of what we've been aiming for,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, seeing it show out for us a couple of
Okay.
nights. You know what I mean? On some of the bigger shows we've done.
Okay. What do you want your listeners to feel or take away after hearing your music?
I want to be familiar, but I want to like stand out. Like, I
Okay.
want them to be like, this hits so close to home, whatever kind of subgenre they're listening to from me, because I like to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want them to be like, I've never heard it done like this. It's kind of like a take. Um, I like to go into recording music
Okay.
thinking about.
Gotcha. Okay. For someone who is aspiring to be an artist, what advice would you give them for like if they didn't know where to start?
Well, you got to make sure you love making music before you do any of it. To be honest, like, you can't just like want to make music and just make music. You gotta make sure you like love it. But I guess that actually comes in within like trying to attempt making music.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would be start making music and see how long that lasts. Because if you love it, you're not really gonna stop doing it.
Gotcha.
Not like that. You can shift into different positions in music and
Mm-hmm.
still be involved. It's just, if you put it down and on, you know what I mean, move to a different
Mm-hmm.
industry, you know what I mean, it's
Yeah.
fair to say a diehard love of yours or the biggest passion,
Mm-hmm.
because you'd still be doing it.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and what is the bigger vision behind your journey?
So I see tours, streams are up, numbers are up, family's good, you know what I mean, my people are good, um brand booming,
Mm-hmm.
everything good. I haven't really had the lucky streak I've had recently, just with life in general. So things been kind of shifting. I feel like life's about like shifts and chapters.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look. And eventually, when things don't go well for you and you stick it out, shit starts turning around. So, and it's not like it's not like a cocky response. It's like a confidence. You know what I mean? Like assuming a sale. It's like, do you ever hear the term assuming the sale?
Gotcha. But hey, I know that's all the questions I got for you. Is there anything lastly you would like to say to the audience?
No, man, but I want to shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. And
Hey, no
like
problem, man.
Scarfo said, we love your content, like what you do. And to everyone else, yeah, of course, I just want to say keep streaming. And if you got a passion, keep pushing for it. Don't give in because people are saying it's out of reach. You know what I mean? If it's in your gut, it's in your gut for a reason. So you got to follow it. But other than that, yeah, bro, I appreciate it for sure.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, cut and print.